Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to enter a new entries into the Gentoo and how to add some simple features into the DNA sequence you saved. So first of all, let's go to the XBI to retrieve the DNA sequence. Okay, and this DNA sequence I choose to demonstrate is the insulin receptor A from zebrafish. Okay, the one we retrieved earlier. All right, so you can scroll down to find the coding sequence. Okay, right, the coding sequence starting from number 1. You can just highlight, okay, and go all the way to the bottom. All right, right, and you can Control C to copy. Right, so at the bottom you will notice there's a double backslash. Okay, this is a page breaker, so just pay attention. Do not copy these two. Okay, do not include this backslash into the sequence. So after you copy the sequence now, you can minimize this window. Then you can turn on the Gentoo program. Okay, the Gentoo program. Let me maximize it. Okay, need a bit of screen back. Pop it off. Okay, so in this Gentoo program, once you turn on the program, you have a blank window like this. Okay, so you can click File, then Enter Sequence, open and import for pre-existing files. So you want to enter a new sequence, it's like, okay, in the pop-up window, you can enter this capital letter insulin receptor A. Okay, or you can want to type more specific details, that's okay. For example, I want to add in the species. Okay, I want to say this is from zebrafish. Okay, zebrafish. Okay, and today I want to adding a extension because I have saved this sequence many times. So I just say demonstration on 5th May. All right. So in the second window here, so this you can click the drop down menu. It shows you the different type of sequence. Okay, so today I'm just so the sequence will choose is DNA, so that's okay. So in the big window below, all right, you move your mouse here, you do a left click. So move the mouse here, and then you can do a right click to paste the sequence. And of course, you can do Control V, all right, to paste the entire sequence here. All right, you will see the numbers as well as bases paste here. All right, those numbers will be automatically filtered, so you do not need to worry about it. Right, just click. Okay, just scroll to the bottom. Then you make sure that double backslash page breaker is not here. If you copy it, then you will become an illegal signal. It will not allow you to save it. All right, so you click. Then you can click OK to save. To save the file. Okay. All right. So in the file name here on the top left panel, after the name that you just entered, there is a star. Okay, so this star actually indicates this is a temporal file, which means you have not actually saved in the database. Okay, so you need to click File, then you click Store. Okay, just Control S. Okay, Store. All right, then another pop-up window come out. It asks you where to save it. Okay, so you just save it in the database. So you can see I have many sequences here. All right. So if you want to change the name, you still can, but then after you're okay with the name, you just click Save. Okay. All right. Then you can see immediately the star disappeared. All right. So now let's look at these sequences here. In this big sequence panel, you will see the DNA sequence. Okay, it's a linear DNA sequence. ATCGs And on the top, these are the translated amino acid sequence, okay, in the single letter format. Okay, so at this moment we do not want to see this. Okay, so you can go to View tab and click Display Amino Acids. These are the options for you. Then you can click None at all, or the shortcut Control 0. All right, then immediately these amino acids will be gone. All right. So next, I'm going to show you how to add a feature. Okay. So this is a sequence. So in this sequence, some part of it will be the coding sequence for this gene. Okay. So if you can't remember, you can go back to the sequence panel just now. Okay, to find out where's the coding sequence. It's here, right? CDS. Okay. And the start and end sequence number position is here. So you just highlight it and Control C to copy. Okay. Then you go back to the gentle program again. So in this program here, you anywhere. Okay, you can just right click, right? Then again, pop up window will come out. Then you click, you choose the edit sequence. Right. Then another window pop out. Okay, you can choose features. Click a second tab. All right, so now right now this the feature is blank because I haven't added anything. All right, so before you keying name and position of the sequence, you must click add feature first. Right? Add a feature, you can see there's a new entry come out. All right, so then you can change the name. You can call it insulin receptor A. All right, coding coding sequence CDS. Okay, so just now the start and ending position I copied. I can paste it here. Okay, for you to reference. So I can type 1002, 102, and next one 5063. All right, and what this sequence type? This is the coding sequence. In this drop down menu here, again you can choose coding sequence. Okay, for coding sequence you can choose different reading frame. Okay, we will explain the concept of reading frame in the future. Basically it just tell you what is the starting position of the triplet codon. Okay, so in this case we will choose number 1. Okay, and here there's a 2 more checkbox. One is leading sequence, one is visible. Okay, visible means you will display in the graphic panel on the top. Okay, and leading sequence means the feature is on the top strand, it's on the sense strand here. Right, so if you uncheck it, then the feature will go to the reverse strand. Okay, in this case, our sequence is in the top strand, so I will keep these 2 boxes checked. All right, so after you've done this, you must click OK to save it. All right, so once you click OK, you can see in the panel here, there's a new feature to come up. Okay, so it's red because the red it is the color for CDS. Okay, coding sequences. Okay, you can use mouse to a right click. Okay, to a mouse click to hold it and to move the position. Okay, right. The numbers at the bottom of this line represent the nucleotide position. Okay, these features on the top. Okay, the different names, and so these features are actually restriction enzymes. Okay, the cutting side of a restriction enzyme. Okay, so this one we will discuss in the future. So right now you can just ignore it. Okay, it's quite irritating, but it's quite troublesome to get rid of it. So okay, next time I will show you, but today we can just ignore it. Okay, so now I want you to click on this feature again. Okay, rest the mouse on this feature, then you do a right click. Okay, then it asks you what to do with this. Then you can go to the DNA sequence. Then you choose the second option, mark and show the feature sequence. Okay, then you can do a left click. All right, and in the sequence panel below, you can see it actually show you the selected sequence. Okay, so in the beginning, it's the start codon ATG. You can scroll down all the way to the end, right? You will see the stop codon TAA. Okay, TAA. All right, and how long is this sequence? And this information is displayed here. Okay, the starting position 1002 to 5063, and the total length of this coding sequence is 4063. Okay, so this is the total number of nucleotides in the coding sequence. Okay, so right now you can see these star pop up again because you did some modification. We added a new feature, so this again become temporal file. Temporary file. So you can click file to store these changes you have made. Okay, and you can just overwrite the original sequence. Okay, by keeping the same name, you just click save. Okay, do you like to overwrite it? Yes. All right. Okay, so after you've done this, if you do not want to manipulate this sequence anymore, you can click close. If you click close, this sequence panel will be closed. If you click exit, this entire program will be closed. So I can just click close project, right? After I close project, okay, suppose I want to open it again. I want to open the saved file to do some editing again. So I can click file and open file. Then you can find this sequence again. Okay, this here. Okay, just double click, it'll come up. Okay, so again, I want you to point the mouse to this feature, then do a right click. Same trick, mark and show feature sequence. Okay, so now you can see the new information added. Okay, so this is the single letter amino acid encoded by this coding sequence here. All right, so you can see the essentially this is a protein sequence on the top. Okay, for example, the start codon here, and start codon corresponding to the amino acid methylene. Okay, methylene, the single letter code is M. Okay, if you highlight and go all the way to the bottom to just go to the back. Okay, go to the back. Okay, you can see the last codon is TAA. It's a stop codon. And stop codon does not code for any amino acid, so that's using a vertical dash line. Okay, this is symbols and the end of this coding sequence. All right. Okay, suppose you want to share this file with someone else. Okay, and through email attachment. Okay, then you can do this again. You can click file. You can export. Okay, export into a portable format. Okay, so let's say I'm going to save this in my desktop. So I'm just going to click. Okay, give a name. Okay. And let's say I just give the same name. Okay, insulin receptor A from zebrafish. Okay. And I can see click save. Okay, so after that, I can close this window. Okay, so I can go to my desktop and find, this is a sequence I've saved. So, all right, you can copy this or attach it in the email. Okay, if you open it again, all right? Because since you open from attachment, okay, then again it become a temporal file. Okay, so for example, your friend send you this file, or your lecturer give you this temporal file. Then again you become a thing with this as with this star here. Okay, you have to click store to store this file if you want to. Okay, so that's the end of this demonstration.